So Zach, what have you been thinking about of late in terms of your business expansion? What do you think are the most important steps you need to take forward?
Talent acquisition.
Okay.
I'd say mainly talent acquisition.
Talent acquisition?
It's the main focus right now.
Yeah. Like in Ohio or like just like at home too in Maryland?
Just in general. The beauty in our work is that our creatives don't necessarily need to physically be at a studio location. So they could be in Ohio, they could be in Maryland, they could be, across the states, and we try to work with that or find work to give to them. So as we continue to gain talent acquisition in multiple states and build those networks, soon enough, hopefully they add up and equal a team. And then before you know it, we have teams in every state, which is that long-term goal, which is to have a team of creatives in every state so we can service every state with production.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting times,
It's an exciting goal. It's going to take time to get there, though, and that's why talent acquisition is the most important step of it.
Need to get some proper people to just send out emails, just millions of emails. So we went to Yellow Springs today, Yellow Springs, Ohio, where Chappelle lives, and we shook I think 5 or 6 hands. We got an artist, just a lot of. I mean, I had a really good time because, first of all, I didn't get to see the town ever before, but then I got to see it with a homie that I've never really hung out with. So it was really interesting to see the communication differences, the skill to which Zach does his work. It's where other people would fold and they would say like, dude, no, I just want to chill. He's on it, and I would recommend anyone that's looking to get amazing footage and a full-on team that's going to edit to an expert ability to definitely hit up ZDT Entertainment. Get involved, see what he's all about. A lot of the stuff that we've been talking about, a lot of the stuff that we strategize. I'm a board member as a part of ZDT as well. I have a company, Tarabify Co., that actually scales other companies, and one of my projects is to scale ZDT to a degree where the resources are unlimited, essentially, that there's just tremendous amounts of opportunity available to people. And our mutual philosophy is that we want to provide as much as we can to our communities and build our creatives, build our staff, our systems, our culture in a way that really brings in that awesome talent, really brings in those people that are looking to do more in life than just make a bunch of money. And you will make a bunch of money, I guarantee it, working with us. But in terms of actually having that legacy goal, in terms of actually moving forward, the things that you want to do in your communities, your local initiatives, like there is probably no better team that you can find than me and Zach. And the things that we're working on. So, come on down. We want to see what you're all about. We want to see how you believe in yourself, your work ethic. We want to see what your ideas are in terms of the things that you want to accomplish for your communities, and we want to be there helping you every step of the way. And we're actually going to be putting together the Tarabify network is essentially my personal way of helping companies like ZDT and other companies like Franklin Dental, other companies like all of these larger breweries and manufacturing firms and consulting companies, getting really awesome talent with people that align with the vision of a company. I remember one of the conversations I had with quite a few people, but also with Zach, was one of the biggest parts of the interview process that a lot of people don't actually think about is the vision interview, the mission, the alignment interview, and really nailing down the specifics of a vision statement for any organization is very, very important. The ones for Tarabify are consistency, execution, service, and abundance. And the reality is, without having anyone in my company, or without having someone in my company align with those vision statements right off the bat, I will not hire them, period. And I would suggest that you take the very, very important step of saying to yourself, you know, are you willing to have someone productive around, someone that's absolutely killer at their job that doesn't align with your vision? And you know, that's a really hard decision to make when we don't have all of the talent acquisition kind of pipelines in place. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't think a lot of people realize that when we enter into any relationship, we have a tremendous amount of energy, time, and resources invested into that relationship. Just by virtue of having like conversations with a person, just by virtue of having them in the office all the time, just by virtue of like trying to build something with someone, it really requires that deeper understanding in order for that to be fruitful for the entire company, for the entire objective. So I can't stress enough how very important it is to have people that are productive, useful, that are members of your community, but to not only prioritize that, to also prioritize the alignment with the vision. Because you're going to suffer down the line. You're going to spend all these resources and energy and time, and then you're going to turn out in like half a year or a year, and you're going to realize, oh, the entire issue isn't that they're not being productive, it's that they don't believe in the mission. And when someone doesn't believe in the mission, they don't execute as well. They don't build themselves as well. They don't educate themselves as well. You know, it's like the secret sauce of any company, is you really have to dig into that vision and really make sure that everyone understands that coming in, and that's an expectation that they should carry themselves through that vision. And ideally, you're not hiring people that really have, that you have to build this vision in, that they already kind of have it, and then you're like, okay, well, how can I support that in you? Right? It makes the entire process of managing and promoting or firing and hiring and firing in general just like way more efficient, because there's an intuition about it that I think a lot of people miss out on when they start businesses, and a lot of people miss out on because they don't really have the talent acquisition network to say, hey, you know, you're great talent, but I can't afford to have you around because you got bad morals, or you're not in it, you know, like I need it to be. So I would suggest just building that out in yourself as much as possible in the mornings when you wake up, and in the evenings when you go to sleep, you know, just like nailing again and again that vision in yourself, and also to just constantly reminding the staff, reminding the people that work with you of that vision. And service, the reason that's built into Terabify is because I want to find people that have gone and volunteered. I want to find people that have gone and put the sweat equity in to just care about community members. And me and Zach have these conversations all the time where it's like, I'm like, dude, you should go out and, you know, get companies that can pay you a lot of money for your services, so that, you know, you at least have some really good revenue coming in. That's a very, very important part of the equation. And he always counters back with, no, like we want to support local artists. We want to support local businesses. If they can't afford, you know, this crazy high fee sometimes, or if they can't afford certain things in the contract or they don't need them, we still want to be able to support them and build out the things that they need. And I think that's a really just a beautiful philosophy to have in business, because there's a lot of people that will just be like, I'm not going to take your money. Like, I'm just not going to take your money. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? like, take their money. You know what I mean? Like, whatever they have to offer, take it and use it and build their shit, because chances are they'll get bigger because of it, because we're offering phenomenal services, and they'll refer 1, 2, 5, 10 people to you. And those people might actually have the money to put in, you know, $7K for a contract a month or something, you know? So it's, I think all of the legendary people in life and all of the legendary business people, they really, that strikes home for them. You know, they spend a lot of their time giving. And I think as our society, we kind of undermine how much these individuals give to society, and instead we just think about the profits that they're making without understanding the raw amount of effort and vision and reiteration of vision that's required to actually get that amount of money, to be that valuable in society. So, just food for thought. Anything that you're building, be it an e-board for a club at school, be it a $100 million company that you want to build, whatever it is, like, that emotional aspect of it needs to be hooked in. It needs to be there all the time, and it needs to be reiterated. And as a leader, it'll be your job to make sure that that's iterated in yourself, and also in just daily, if you can, daily meetings, if not at least monthly reminders of like the wins, who you helped in the process of becoming an amazing person. Like, that shit matters. That, you die with that shit. Actualize your potential catalyst. This world needs you. Take care.